Well, it's a brand new year, but things are looking dim for KalaBios. The company has filed for bankruptcy in the wake of CEO Martin Shkreli's arrest. The Nasdaq stock market notified the company that the bankruptcy is a separate and additional basis for delisting. So where does KalaBios go from here?
Hi Jane, since our last report on KalaBios, things have changed drastically. The South San Francisco-based company filed for Chapter 11 restructuring in Delaware. It listed $8.4 million in assets and $2 million in debt. The notorious PharmaBro entrepreneur Martin Shkreli and a group of investors acquired a controlling stake in KalaBios last November. It was on the verge of liquidating the company. Shkreli took the CEO position and shares rallied. He has since been ousted from KalaBios as well as privately held Turing Pharmaceuticals. The exodus at KalaBios continues with 2 board members fleeing. Now Shkreli faces up to 2 decades in prison on fraud charges. The securities fraud charges are related to his dealings at a prior company, Retrofin. As for the delisting, KalaBios has appealed the move. The Nasdaq formally delisted the stock and shares have not traded since Shkreli's arrest on December 17th. Now with the appeal from KalaBios, a hearing has been scheduled for February 25th.
What will happen to the drugs that are in the pipeline at KalaBios?
Well, according to court filings, the chief restructuring officer has been appointed to KalaBios. Details show that a restructuring would allow the company to develop lenzilumab. Now, this is the experimental leukemia drug. With 8 employees left, KalaBios is a shell of an organization compared to where it was last month, and perhaps more battered than it was prior to Shkreli's arrival. And after going through the ringer a second time, the company plans to evaluate its strategic alternative.
Well, sticking to the healthcare space, there have been several cases of Zika virus spreading across South America. The mosquito-borne virus is blamed for birth defects. Now, last month, the CDC issued travel notices for 9 countries in South and Central America. And last year, KalaBios bought rights to treat that rare tropical disease under Shkreli's leadership. So is this another potential gold mine for KalaBios?
KalaBios bought rights to a decades-old treatment for Chagas disease. It is aiming to gain approval to distribute the drug in the U.S. with a priority review voucher from the FDA, and it would have moved the drug through regulatory review at a faster pace. Some companies also sell them for a tidy sum. There is no vaccine or medicine to prevent infection of the Zika virus. For now, people can only protect themselves from mosquito bites. As for Chagas disease, medications to treat the parasite are effective if taken soon after infection. Benznidazole as well as nifurtimox kill the parasite, but there is no vaccine for Chagas.